We thank God, the most gracious, the most merciful. We bear witness that there is only one God. He is the creator of the whole universe. And we bear witness that Muhammad is his last prophet and messenger. Peace and prayer upon him. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. Oh, who you believe, fasting has been prescribed to you as it has been prescribed to people before you, then you may gain taqwa. Dear brothers and sisters, as we are approaching the month of mercy, the month of blessing, we are preparing ourselves to collect as much knowledge about this month. That way we can do a plan of what we're gonna do and how to take advantage and get the maximum of the month. This verse that I have recited, advising people, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling people that when you do fasting, you might gain taqwa. So what's the link between fasting and taqwa? We will know if we remind ourselves with the definitions of fasting and the definition of taqwa. Fasting is no food, no eating or drinking from Fajr to Maghrib. Not only that, but fasting on all sins. We are watching our performance in this month. No lying, no cheating, no backbiting, no sins. You don't talk, you control your tongue. Because sometimes we do things out of habit and then we give it a name like white lie, like little cheating. And this could cause of more lies or cheating. And we'll come this month to watch our performance, to watch what we do, then we can correct it. That's a fasting. And what's the taqwa? Taqwa, as we know it, that it has something to do with you treating other people. Taqwa, Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam have put 4 points for how to know your performance, your act complying with the taqwa. Which the first one, al-khawf min al-jalil, wal-amalu bil-tanzil, wal-rida bil-qalil, wal-isti'dad li-yawm al-rahil. So taqwa is watching your action. When you treat people good out of fear of people or out of fear of God. When you want to do something in your life, do you go and check the book of Allah to see how you do it, or you do it with the human system? Ar-rida bil-qalil. Are you satisfied with your income, or you always complain that what I have less than what other people? And are you ready for the day of judgment to meet Allah? And we know if we use our brain in every action we do in our life, we will use what will make sense, which is what the book of Allah said. But there is other element of our body get involved in our action and reaction toward people. That is the nafs, that is the soul, and that's where the fasting and taqwa meet, in our soul. So fasting is purifying your soul. Fasting is your training your soul how to act and react based on God's rules and the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasallam. Number one, no interruptions by food or drink. Number two, you recite in the Quran, which is scanning your action, scanning your brain, your heart, your soul, looking for viruses that you have committed or have entered to your soul from last Ramadan to this Ramadan. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this month advised us the door of paradise is open. So we are in a paradise mode of action. And God advised us the door to hellfire is closed. So we are seeking God's refuge of this hellfire. And Satan is tightened in this month. Satan, which God say about him and the connection of your soul, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ. So here is Satan, is the one who is nagging you, is the one who directs your soul to disobey God. And Satan is tightened in this month. But no, you have to know, Satan knows that he will be tightened this month. So he will install a file in your soul that will stay in you in Ramadan. That's why as you are fasting, when you recite the Quran and you get all this viruses and files out of your soul, and that's you remember things that you have done from last Ramadan to this Ramadan, and you bring it out, and as a mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make the first third of the month, it's a mercy and rahmah action when you think about what you did, and this mercy from Allah that you memorize what you have done bad. And it comes at the second third of the month, which is forgiveness from Allah, and you remember what you did in your life, so you ask Allah for forgiveness. So it's a complete purification to the action you did in the past, and you ask Allah in the last third of the month to release you from hellfire, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to release all of us from hellfire. And this purification of your heart, your soul, for your next action. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala advises us in this month, it's a complete purification system. So what happened to the action that we did before this Ramadan? And here is the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, when he gave his speech last day of Sha'ban, advising people of Ramadan. It's a beautiful hadith, and it's the official announcement of the month of Ramadan, when he said the meaning of the hadith: "O people, you are approached a great and blessed month. A month has one night, better than 1,000 months. A month where if a person did a voluntary action of worship, will be rewarded as obligatory work of action of worship of action of worship. And whoever did obligatory action in this month will be rewarded 70 times the same action in a different month. It's a month of perseverance, which is patient, and patient reward is Jannah, paradise. It's a month, if a person feed a fasting person, he will have his sin forgiven. and he will get reward of this fasting person without this person lose any credit from Allah. If you study this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ advising us, it's a purification of your book that's already written. It's a purification of action that you did in your life and you regret that you're doing this. It's a purification to you, to your action, to the environment around you in a month that everyone is looking at what they're doing. It's a unity of the Muslims when they get together and help each other and nurturing each other to purify their soul, their brain, their heart,